today. If Scotland can get 230, 240, could have a real contest in their hands.
I think so. I think as well, the Dutch seem to be very top heavy in their batting order. There'll be pressure at the top, and if Scotland can take early wickets, and I just watched that delivery there from that turn and bounce. Yeah, real turn and bounce.
Can you give us a bit more about the Scottish club game at the moment? You spoke about Liam Naylor, who's having a wonderful time of things. Finlay McCreath, it wasn't just that tour of Zimbabwe that's kind of helped force his way in, but he's been piling on the runs domestically. Is there still a lot of strength and depth in the Scottish club game, and are there a number of players who would be kind of ready and raring to go? You've got the curious case of Michael English, of course. One international match is a century to his name. There's lots of good young talent coming through still.
Yeah, I'd say we've probably lost numbers of players, and I'd say that's maybe recreational players, but I'd say there still is a good nucleus of what you would call
big appeal. In fact, I think he might have bowled him. He's chopped it on, excuse me. And now Scotland are in real trouble. Might have been the inside edge, was it, from Matthew Cross? 4 dots built up the pressure. He missed out on the poor delivery, the previous one. Oh, it is an inside edge. It just drags back onto middle stump. And Dutt roars with delight. What a change. They'll say they have picked the right team for the conditions. Cross will be disappointed with that innings. He's gone for 8. 88 for 5. Real trouble here for Scotland.
Absolutely. There's desperate for some consolidation here, and just regularly losing wickets here. I'm afraid Scotland are really up against it. Hopefully Michael Leask can come out here and have one of these days, which he's very capable of having.
Yeah, he very much is, and it kind of feels like the kind of day where it could be the man from this neck of the woods. I know he's originally from Aberdeen, but he's still playing here at this ground, isn't he, the Forfarshire?
Yeah, still is club cricket here. Michael must have been playing here for, well, he'll be getting towards maybe 10 seasons now at Forfarshire. So yeah, very aware of the surroundings and at home whilst playing at Fort Hill. Going back earlier about our kind of domestic structure, one thing we have struggled with is losing out the kind of regional cricket, which falls between our domestic game and obviously our international cricket. So players like Finlay McCreath and Liam Naylor are scoring hatfuls of runs at club cricket level, but they're just not having the same exposure at regional level. So the gap is widening.
There was for quite a number of years. What was it called? The North Sea Pro Series or something like that, where it was the Netherlands and Scotland coming together with the Highlanders and the Seafarers and these evocatively named sides, trying to get the sort of best 40 players between the two countries, 20 from each really. Some more regular cricket. Is that kind of gone for the foreseeable at the moment?
I think so. I don't even know it's on the priority list for Cricket Scotland at this juncture.
Michael Leask only tends to play in one manner. All Irish fans will remember his remarkable counter-attacking knock and pull away of it, put the final nail in the Irish side's qualification chances at the last 50 over qualifier. 20 have been bowled. The score is 88 for 5. I do have to call out one thing that people won't be able to see at home here. The difference in our attire. I'm not talking sartorially here. I'm talking in terms of the scale of clothing worn. You guys, are you mad in Scotland?
I did. It's funny enough, actually. It's my granddad's 89th birthday day. I popped in to see him. And he couldn't believe what I was wearing. So yeah, for the sports fans out there, I'm in shorts today, and Lenny's in his bubble hat and scarf.
Shorts, ankle socks. I feel cold next to you here. I've got 5 layers on top, and I did have a couple wrap around my legs a moment ago as well. The sunshine's come out now. How much of a challenge is that here in Scotland? Well, it's the same in Ireland, isn't it? Do you get a lot of games washed out? Does it kind of can dampen the spirits sometimes?
Yeah, to be fair, the east coast of Scotland, which is kind of a bit of a running joke, seems to get the better of the share. It doesn't have the prevailing wind, so it seems to get a little bit more dry on this side of the country. Whereas in the west, obviously the wind blows from a westerly, southwesterly direction, and they get the water first. Basically, they have the rain.
This has been explained to me before, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over the far side, where you've got air and Aaron Ryan where I would have landed on my area and all that sort of stuff. And there's also, is there a few mountains there or something that over that way, and it all dumps there. And actually, you can kind of Aberdeen and Dundee can be quite dry, can't they?
That's right, yeah. But I think there's some kind of statistic that Aberdeen is the sunniest city in the UK, and it benefits from this. I guess the mid-Atlantic drift is what they call the prevailing wind.
Sunniest city in the UK?
Apparently so.
Are you calling Cork then or something? UK's not involved.
Yeah, they're excluded. No, they had, I think, I remember there was
probably 20 degrees in difference in the temperature.
Australian overseas, a guy called Dias, who actually went to play
Dublin.
Yeah, played the Big Bash as well in Australia. Really quick bowler, and he used to say the sunshine in Aberdeen is just merely a light, and you switch it on and off, and it provides no heat. So yeah, different kind of idea of sunshine, I suppose, up there. Switch it on and off, and it provides no heat.
Good news is fans always get in touch. Use that hashtag CWCL2. I've asked for everyone to get on and give the halfway up middle podcast. I thought you guys do a brilliant job. I've appeared on it once with you. Really enjoyed that chat we had. Let's say last year. Was it last year?
Just from your penthouse suite in Dubai. I think you were heading out to Pakistan the next day. Do you remember that?
Yes, I'll just say yes. They all merge into one. Definitely remember the chat anyway last year. But do give the guys a follow. If you have any questions for Liam Sweeney or my guest commentators for this middle session, do get them in to me at Cricket Badge. I'll get them on Twitter or Instagram or Former CC Club. I've just done something I don't get too happy with. Just said on Instagram, Cricket World Cup League 2 is live from Fort Hill. Tune in now because our friend, former player, and co-host of Halfway Up Middle podcast, Liam Sweeney, is live on commentary with Andrew Leonard. And look at the photo they've done you with here. Right arm over, Mr. B. Oh, left arm round. Left arm round. Yeah. Was that appeal answered in the affirmative?
Oh, looks dead to me from there, doesn't it?
Very good. How many seasons do you play here?
6 seasons here, 2012 to 2018. Pretty much a line in the sand when I left. The trophies flowed afterwards. Leagues, cups, trips to the Kartama Oval.